Hey guys, Ellie here, and today I wanted to share with you 5 tips and tricks for arenas. I'm going to dive straight into my UI. I'm not going to go too specific, but I'm going to be general about it. I basically have everything oriented to the center of my screen, so my eyes have to travel a less distance. Just have everything focused in the center. That's how our eyes and brain is programmed. I also want to talk about my add-on, which you'll see on the bottom left. It's going to pop up my totem right there, basically telling me when my big cooldowns are up, just so I can get them out as many times as possible. The third thing that I want to say is kicking. I definitely see for myself and other people that they do not kick. I was playing with the Warlock for, say, 6 games. He had like 1, maybe 2 kicks in those 6 games. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, in my head, I was like, this guy needs to kick. Like, obviously, I dropped him. I didn't want to play with him. I told him to kick numerous times, and he never did. Which is okay if you're like an S priest. Like, what's your cooldown? Like 45 seconds on the silence. But if you're like me, a shaman, a 12-second wind shear, just be constantly spamming that shit, and especially on fears, cyclones. Whenever someone pops a healing cooldown, you could purge that. Purging is an amazing tool to use in arena. The fourth thing that I want to talk about is your positioning. You do not want to LOS your healer. You don't want to have a barrier or too big of a distance between your healer, or else you will die from damage. That's the main thing that I see a lot of people dying from in lower rated arenas. Also your CC. If there is a healer that's kind of like playing around the pillar and you're constantly trying to CC him, you're wasting your time not putting damage out, pressure, and you're putting yourself in a bad position usually when you're overextending to try and CC the healer. Instead, what you should do is pull back the DPS so the enemy healer could come out of that pillar, and then you could CC him. And still, if you can't, then don't overextend. That's a bad way to die. The fifth thing that I want to talk about is weaving your spells. This is mainly focused towards casters. Basically, weaving your spells is if you're casting, okay, for example, Elemental Shaman. If you're casting a Lava Burst and you have like Ice Fury procs or an Earth Shock, you don't want to do like Earth Shock and then Lava Burst. You want to do Lava Burst and Earth Shock, so everything goes in one global. If you do Earth Shock and then Lava Burst, then it's going to be 2 globals. Essentially, you're wasting a second and a half of your time. So if you weave your spells Lava Burst, Earth Shock, Lava Burst, Frost Shock, you're getting more damage out. This is the same thing for healers. You could do a Healing Wave Purge, Healing Wave Kick, Healing Wave Totem. You could do so many things with casting, and it's ridiculous how a lot of people don't take advantage of it. But I'm sure you learn over experience. Some people don't. That's why I'm saying it. An additional tip that I do want to add is if your class can off-heal another person, teammate, if your healer is silenced and he's getting trained, you use some off heals. Honestly, that could save his life, save you a win. And those were 5 quick tips on arenas. I do have more tips, but I just wanted to boil it down to 5 quick ones. If you guys want more, let me know. Drop a comment down below. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe. I'll be putting more content out. Peace.